All right, we're going to talk something about near and dear to my heart. It's an organization called Save a Suit, started by Scott Sokolowski. So thank you so much for doing that and for being here. Thank you for serving our country. It was in the Air Force, correct?
Yes.
Because you and I have known each other about 10 years.
Long time.
Yeah.
I know, it goes by fast.
Right. So how did Save a Suit start for people who don't know?
Well, first, thank you for having us here and allowing us to share our mission. Save a Suit started 10 years ago. The unemployment rate, if you remember, in 2009, 2010 for returning veterans was over 30%. So we wanted to call on the community to clean out their closet, and we give business suits, professional attire, transition services, and resources to our veterans to help them transition from the military to a civilian job. So it started in 2009 and 2010.
As for men and women.
Men and women.
Where did this idea come to you? You were just sitting around someday and just say, you know what, I want to help veterans.
I was just watching the news every day and back then, and I couldn't believe that our returning or transitioning veterans couldn't get jobs. Now it's flip-flop now. If you fast forward to today, unemployment's low, but we have 200,000 veterans transitioning each year home. And with statistics like 8 out of 10 of them don't have a job lined up, it's just the right thing to do.
And nobody had thought of this before you?
I'd say before, no. I think there's a couple across the country that do it now. I was just looking, funny, I was just reading there's 45,000 veteran nonprofits in the country. There's like 600 in Connecticut. So I love Connecticut. Yeah. Connecticut supports its veterans. And you know, my vision is to make this a national organization to help veterans all across the country, and it'd be awesome. It's happening now. Yeah. It's happening now with Connecticut.
Yeah, I want to go through some of these pictures that you sent. All right, this is the mission. The mission, Save a Suit, is to provide our veterans with professional business attire and the confidence needed to succeed. Has that mission changed at all in 10 years, or has it stayed the same?
In its core, it's still the same, but it's evolving. We're helping veterans in more ways. We're doing LinkedIn profile pictures. We're doing hair and makeup at some of our events for the women veterans. It's just, we're every year we're doing more and more to help
because the need is there.
Veterans.
It feels good when a person believes in you. I came in here looking ordinary and I left extraordinary. And that's from somebody who you outfitted.
I think it's a simple mission, and you know, with so many veterans returning, it's our chance to put our arms around a veteran, tell them we care, and the key is we want to be one of the first resources to touch the veteran and point them in the right direction. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on with veterans. I can get deeper into it, but
every branch, SaveASuit.org, nonprofit. Let's go through more of these photos. This is a gentleman you outfitted. Do we know him? Did you know him?
I didn't know him, no.
Okay.
No, we have.
But look at that, the transition.
We've helped over 5,000 veterans.
How many suits have you gone through?
I don't even know, too many. We have thousands of suits.
Another outfitted? Yeah. Look at all these folks.
It's truly an honor to give back to the people that sacrifice their lives for our freedoms.
And this is what happens. It's a pop-up. This one was at Subway. Was this Subway?
So what we do is we really get the community to help. This didn't grow because of me. It grew because of the community. We get the community really to clean out their closet, and we put on events quarterly, and we give out suits at events. We've created a national Ship a Suit program for our veterans.
How'd you get the Red Sox involved?
I'm a Red Sox fan and a Patriot fan, so this is an honor. We were nominated because of the community, one of the top up-and-coming new nonprofits. So that was an awesome moment.
Secret Service?
Yeah, we get everyone.
So how did this happen as we come back to you and I? How did you get the Secret Service involved in this? They heard about you in Washington and said, hey, we want to set up a pop-up and grab some suits in Washington?
Well, you know, I'm just some kid from a small town, and this is.
You are always so humble, Scott.
This is just a good example of it doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter your race or religion, what's going on. You know, the whole country unites and gets behind the mission to just helping our veterans transition back from the to the workforce. And we've had the FBI do a suit drive, we had the Secret Service do a suit drive. It's an amazing time.
What are your needs 10 years down the line? What does SaveASuit.org need?
We need a business development person.
Business development person, get online, okay.
We have never marketed Save a Suit except for coming on TV. We have never really officially raised money for Save a Suit. I was really focused on creating a business model because everything costs money. We've been through everything. I can give you tons of examples of the challenges of growing a nonprofit. I didn't go to school for this, so I'm learning on the job. 10 years of experience. I got my PhD in business and nonprofit. I mean, just to do an audit every year costs $7,000. So just for rent is thousands of dollars. An executive director is thousands of dollars. We lost ours because we weren't competitive, and it's the real challenges of the real world. So helping veterans is great, but it costs money to run an organization. So we focused for the first, actually since 2016, on a revenue model which operates similar to like a Goodwill. We sell our clothes to fund our programs. So we created an eBay account and we started selling used clothes for, I think our average sale price is $33. So
you're still grassrooting this.
This is grassroots. This is grassroots right now. This is one of the things I had to learn to do as a young man. I learned to kind of do things on my own. And now I find myself reverting back to actually asking for help. So we've created our first investment committee team with the former guy that ran the Secret Service locally and some other great people. So this is all new.
You're from a family of military folks. You have a day job. This is your passion. How has this changed you over 10 years?
Well, I want to thank my day job to allow me to do what I'm passionate about. So I appreciate that. I think this whole experience is humbling. Once again, I'm just a small kid. Every time I get excited putting on the events, I get excited coming here to see you. This is, I've never been a big public speaker. I've learned to embrace that. That's one of the reasons why we haven't been growing as fast, is because
I think you're doing just fine, Scott.
Thank you.
Scott, 10 years in, we know you need a business director. What else do you need to keep SaveASuit.org growing?
We need to fundraise. We spent the last 5 years developing our business model, which allows us to pay the bills, but we have never really fundraised for our organization. So we have a lot of people that donate us clothes, but it'd be nice every year if they believe in what we do for them to donate, whether it's $100, $1,000. It goes a long way. We are planning 3 to 5 big events this year.
Which are what?
We're doing one in May, where we're partnering with the Women in Defense organization to really raise awareness and help and support our women military veterans and members. So we're looking to suit up 100 women veterans down around the Groton Navy base.
Wow.
So that's going to be a fun event. And we're looking at, in September, going to Fort Meade to help our active duty folks transitioning out. So that's going to be right outside DC. That's going to be fun. And we're looking at the end of the year to do another exclusive Women in the Military event. I think maybe at West Point. We're still in, which maybe we shouldn't say that.
That's okay. Let's hope it happens.
Let's hope it happens.
10 years ago, your dream was, as you said, to make this national. How close are you, and what do you need as far as help to make this a national organization so that every state has this?
We need a good team. We need a good team of people that want to help, want to make a difference. And I think, you know, that's what I've been spending the last 6 months trying to do, put together a good team, because getting it to the next level, scaling a national company and a national nonprofit takes resources and help. And
you need an army.
I need an army.
or you need the Air Force.
I need the Air
or you
Force.
need the Navy, or the Coast Guard, or whatever, banding together to help you out. I want to thank you for coming on. I want to thank you over these last 10 years for the folks you've outfitted and made a difference in their lives. And I can't wait to see what you do in the next 10 years.
Well, thank you for allowing us to share our mission, and thank you for supporting us. And I want to thank everyone, the whole community, for coming together in the last 10 years and really helping us help the people, the brave men and women that sacrifice their lives for our freedoms. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
Spend all night kissing, and if one was right here, then who else is missing? Got a little sidetracked if I'm so wishing I could find the keys to the door, but it's also a metaphor. Need to keep locked in the grocery store, but mine just to save time. I'll skip right ahead to the last ride.